So in Game 3, TNT won 87-85. Both teams showed out. And now TNT is leading 2-1. So now pag-uusapan natin yung mga key things to watch out for sa Game 4 of the Commissioner's Cup Finals ng PBA. And of course, number one, kailangan pag-usapan yung injury ni Justin Brownlee. And pagkatapos nun, will Hinebra get an import replacement? So, Justin Brownlee's injury, doubtful pa siya eh. As of the making of this video, he's doubtful. Hindi alam ni na Coach Tim kung isasalang ba siya agad. Ano yung clearance from the doctors, kaya ba ni Justin? So, pag may dislocation talaga, dun pa sa shooting hand niya, di ba ganun nga yung reason but nawala si, I mean, when they replaced Paul Harris in years back bago pumasok nga si Justin Brownlee, no? So, without Justin Brownlee, there's a lot of pressure sa mga locals. Okay? RJ Abarientos, Jamie Malonzo, Mav Ahanmisi, even Ralph Koo, I feel like magkaka-extra minutes or he will finally have some minutes mga 5 to 10 considering nga na wala na nga si Justin Brownlee. Doubtful siya pero are we gonna see a Willis Reed moment? I'm not sure. Hindi ko rin alam kung pipilitin ba nila to. Pero in a finals game, final series like this, legacy defining rin to for Justin Brownlee. Uh, he hasn't beaten RHJ yet in the PBA. Natalo niya in the Asian Games when RHJ was with Jordan. Pero iba to, PBA to. In PBA terms, he wants to beat him. 'Di ba? Even though na hindi na siya maglaro for the remaining games, kasama pa rin siya dun sa part ng Hinebra roster that could possibly lose to TNT. So, we're gonna wait and see. Feel ko game time decision to kung ipapalaro ba si Brownlee. I feel like on the last second or last minute ng game na natin malalaman na, oh, Justin Brownlee's gonna play. And if Justin Brownlee plays, how many percentage yan? Is he 60%? Is he 70%? How bothersome is the thumb? 'Di ba? How bothersome is the injury? Dislocation siya. Okay, dislocation. May kasama ba dyan mga ligament injury? How bad is the ligament injury? Ang dami talagang factors, 'di ba, when it comes to that one. So, then yung aabangan natin for Justin Brown. So, number two thing to watch out for in Game 4 of the Commissioner's Cup Finals is can Ray Nambatak replicate his performance? So, Ray Nambatak had 24 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists in a series na he kinda is showing out. Ito yung naging legacy-defining game for Ray ng Batak. It was also dinescribe yun eh, ng one of the commentators na pinanood ko sa Pilipinas Live and I can agree considering na walang Jason Castro, we cannot expect Brian Huruela to do the kind of things that Jason Castro is doing. So why not Ray ng Batak? Diba? Ray ng Batak was a leading scorer yesterday. Shot 56% from the field. Shot 71% from three. 71% with, yun nga, pero with 4 turnovers. But I think he really showed out here in some way. He had the most attempts. He had the most shot attempts in that game. He was aggressive. He was driving. He was seeing all the gaps in the lane. And he was the one that nailed the game-tying shot. Diba? Not game-tying shot, he was the one that nailed the go-ahead shot to put them up 87-85. And from there, hindi na nakasagot yung Hinebra kasi because of that late game turnover and that's a kudos to TNT's defense. But question is, mauulit ba ito ni Ray ng Batak? So far, the trend says yes. Or at least not the same level na 20 plus points all around production, but maybe in the 15-point range, 15 to 18 points. Kasi yung mga games 1 and 2 niya, if we are going to check here, Ray ng Batak, game 1 off the bench, 10 points. Okay. Game 2, they lost their 71-70. Ray ng Batak, 14 points, diba? 5 assists, 3 rebounds, and then yun nga, the game 3 explosion. So with added pressure na rin sa mga gwardya ng Hinebra, I feel like Ray ng Batak will be able to capitalize on that knowing na the pressure is on Hinebra side. Kasi walang Justin Brownlee. Even though na TNT's parang mas tested nga yung TNT no dito sa finals na to. TNT even with the Justin Brownlee looks like the slight favorites. Parang ganun yung tilt eh. That's how things are. Parang TNT has the slightly better chance of becoming champions before the Justin Brownlee injury. Pero ngayong doubtful siya. Ngayong hindi tayo sigurado kung makakalaro siya for the rest of the series. All the more TNT should finish it in 5, or all the more TNT should finish it in 6. Anything can happen in a game 7, and TNT will not allow Barangay Ginebra to reach game 7 with or without Justin Brownlee, kasi the six man of Ginebra is a real thing. Iba talaga yung dating nun in a crowd. Iba talaga yung dating nun if you're in Araneta. Especially in Araneta, I think game 7 in Araneta or MOA. Either way, na pwede natin discuss is who will step up for Barangay Ginebra. We got RJ Abarientos, who bounced back, but we had a late key turnover. Regardless, sabi rin ni Arlov that RJ Abarientos is not feeling well in the past days. Of course, that's gonna get to your play. Definitely, I'm sure kayo, nakalaro na kayo na may lagnat. 'Di ba? Minsan pag may sakit, hindi talaga makalabas ng kama. Pero ito, trabaho to ni RJ. Alam niyang there's a lot of implications in his career na okay, na is he ready to what do you call it? So, yung pag-handle ng team. Can he be the future star? So dito magsa-start yun. I'm not saying na he's gonna be the star next year. It's not gonna be he's gonna be the first option next year. It's more of he wants to build up on the legacy of the Abarientos name. So RJ had 13 points, 4 rebounds, no assists, 2 steals last game. Malonzo woke up. He had 11 points on 4 for 12 shooting. Naka 3-point shooting na rin siya dito, 2 for 6. 4 rebounds, 2 assists, while Mava and Misi had a 3. That is, he only had 1 attempt and then 1 3-pointer. Yun na yun. 3 points. So, we can also expect yun nga. Sabi ko kanina na Ralph Koo could take in some of those minutes left by Justin Brownlee considering he's a forward. Hindi ako sure kay Jeremiah Gray. Jeremiah Gray was in street clothes last time. So remains to be seen if Coach Tim will extend the bench. Feel ko he's gonna make it a 9-man rotation at most, ah. Kasi that's how Barangay Ginebra is. That's how Coach Tim is. That's how his rotations are. We also need Ginebra also needs Troy Rosario to up the level. Troy Rosario is playing well, 'di ba? Despite having ankle injuries. He's had 13 points, 7 rebounds, and assists in the previous game. Scotty Thompson is also doing his best trying to match up with Reynan Batak. But the only way for Hinebra, gaya ng sabi ko, to win this series, I mean kayo rin, I'm sure the logical fans, kayong mga fans na nakikinig dito sa podcast na to, that it would take a superhuman effort from multiple guys in order for you to beat TNT. Because TNT is a loaded team. They have a determined RHJ who wants to be recognized as one of the best imports in the Philippines, diba? So, one heck of a battle ang aabangan natin. We are going to the series ng Game 4 without Justin Brownlee. Yun yung mindset natin. That's how we're gonna enter. That's how we're going to approach this game. But if he comes back, great, diba? It's great for us fans na you may not like TNT, you may not like Ginebra, but you cannot admit na ang ganda ng napapanood natin basketball na to. It's all determined by 1 or 2 baskets. So, ayun. Thank you guys for watching this Game 4 preview. I'll see you all next time. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.